Hey guys, my name is Munchables and welcome to the first installment of our weekly roundup, where we bring you the latest results and the biggest plays from the Super 8 division. Let's get into it. Starting with Group A, we saw Nottingham really pull it out of the bag and clean sweep the rest of the group, putting in an impressive score of 3-0. Recently being promoted from the second division, they are proving to be a threatening team that the rest of the group really needs to watch out for. Let's take a look at some of the plays that secured them their Week 1 hat-trick.
And just the potential Ari has to catch people out. They do actually get caught in the jungle though.
Caught by the Zenith blade there. And Leona getting caught though by that. That's really well played. Now the Assault Barrier going on to default. This is a really good fight. Not enough so far. Artesh going to follow this up. The Orbit Deception doing so much damage. The Spirit Rush is available. The Flash though, follow up on Oriana. The line is now frozen.
That's fine because Ariana is trying to get away. Vi will pick up that kill just so. Vi does manage to pick up the kill on Ariana in this fight again, even though ACOG are already there. They need to make sure they get there before it goes down though, because there's so much damage coming out from ACOG, and they are just going to be able to take it.
ACOG able to get that, but Shardwing I think accidentally wanted that exo there. The charm goes down as well. Shardwing so low is almost down yet. It does go down. Denexo escaping on so little health, and then Oriana gonna get caught as well. RFI now onto Defunct. Defunct taking a whole chunk of damage there, and Ari has come around the back. Well, actually, Artesh in kind of a bad spot here, but he's able to get that kill. Caitlyn in crit though, he may well have gone down. And now Chadwick gonna pick up that kill on Zenogra. Yeah. That is a 4-0 there for Nottingham.
Currently sitting at second place is ACOG with 2 wins and 1 loss. ACOG came into this first week feeling really confident, but Nottingham proved to be too much to handle in their first game. Here's just some of the gameplay that leaves them in a great position to secure one of the top 2 spots as they make their bid for a place in the playoff bracket.
In fact, no, I was going to say one Baron's already been taken, but the front now getting caught out of position. The Wither goes down. Mr. TD able to wild growth at the last second, but the Ziggs bomb coming in. He's going to pick up a kill, and that's a 1-for-1 AD carry from mid laner here.
I don't understand why Defunct even thought that. That was a 2 versus 1, and he just wanted to pick off a Lulu. When you're an AD carry, you don't want to do that, and they're going to fight now.
Yeah, Rob Ronnie getting really low, has to go to the back with Justice Student, going to use his ultimate to get in there, and this is looking like a really bad fight for Manchester. Pure Havoc in the middle of everything here, taking so much damage, but he's already low. The cocoon manages to land on Mr. Awesome T, followed up by that death sentence. The lantern comes out. They're going to try and chase this one. Going to be going for those niddly jumps. If he can land a spear, he might be able to kill Justice Student. This flash comes out from Just, and the spell shield as well, able to protect himself from that spear. But now, ACOG going to be taking this inhibitor for free.
Coming in at the third spot is Manchester 0. Arguably the strongest team on paper, they failed to impress this week, going 1-for-2. Their first game against ACOG turned into a battle of the bot lane, with both junglers showing up multiple times to swing the lane in their favour. Overall, ACOG's jungler Shardwing ended up coming out on top and shutting down the opposing Jinx Lulu combo. Perhaps this is the key to beating this Manchester powerhouse.
I'll wait to comment on that until we see what goes on here, but it's coming up now.
And Defunct is in a really bad position here. The flash headbutt flash pulverize, from Alistair is going to go on. The fear did go down, but the barrier from Defunct possibly going to be able to save him, but the flash over the wall from Justice Student is going to secure that kill.
Looks like they're going to go in now, bot.
At least it's going to throw the cocoon out. It's not quite going to land. The death sentence is going to go down though. Now into the play, the repel goes up. The venomous bite not quite doing enough, and Jinx possibly going to get away from this. The Kaelin auto attack at the last second, and Shardwing is going to flash for that last auto attack.
So the zap lands on Caitlyn now, so there may be some engage here as well.
The flame trappers come down. This is a full engage, but just the student is here to save the day. Defunct getting caught by that fear, but he is under the tower now, so he's going to be safe from that. The spell shot going down for just the student, but not actually going to block anything. Mr. Awesome T in a bit of a bad spot here. He is quite low. The ignite comes down from Zenogra. Zenogra going really aggressive here. Shardwing is now arriving, going to be able to get that repel. Can he finish it off with the venomous spike? The death sentence from the other side of the map. Managed to get it.
Rounding out Group A, we see Cardiff sitting at the bottom of the table. Despite Zaniba 101 putting in a solid performance on Elise, pressuring the map in the early to mid game, their last game of the week unfortunately resulted in them going 0-for-3.
Eclipse is going to do loads of damage, but the cocoon does land. Elise going to be picking up that kill.
If we go towards this mid lane, in fact, perfect timing because Ziggs is getting engaged right now.
Ziggs here, can he land the cocoon? If he can, this might be a kill. Avidius going in, and that is going to be a kill, and he's going to be able to jump out. No, he isn't. He hasn't evolved it yet. And Wukong doing so much damage with that ultimate. He's going to be able to get the counter kill, but Elise able to pick that one up, and that is going to be 2 kills for Cardiff.
Now let's take a look at what went down over in Group B. Group B looks a lot closer in terms of standings. We have a three-way tie for first place between Birmingham A, KVGS Kittens and Manchester Penguins, where all three teams went 2 for 1. Looking towards next Sunday, it seemingly comes down to who can perform on game night, when the pressure is really on. We saw some interesting picks out of KVGS Kittens, with the infamous Quinn mid coming from What the Moose.
And a Quinn? Is that going to be locked in?
That's
Wow.
odd.
Really low here, and he doesn't have a tower to run to very quickly. Having to burn the ult. I think if that Renekton had Ignite, that would have been a dead Mundo. And X-Rift, oh no! He got followed up by the Quinn and didn't realize, went in onto Frankenfran and just died. And Kuznir, oh man! What the Moose flashes onto him, nearly gets the kill.
Oh,
He's so low! Man, that was
sub 100 HP there.
We also saw a stream first with the new champion Yasuo making his way onto the rift in the hands of Manchester Penguins mid laner Massacrism. He really showed the power of the champion by landing a 3-man ultimate, securing the Penguins their win against Birmingham.
Manchester Penguins are backing out, but just because they want to take their time with it, not because they can't do it. And look at Jinx's damage! Oh wow, manages to kill Empty Bluebear with a few well-placed crits. Kuznir jumps in onto everyone, but he's just pretty ineffectual without much damage. Oh, 3-man knockup followed by Yasuo! That has gotta be game.
Meanwhile for Birmingham, their jungler Synergy showed up big on Kha'Zix, going 6-0 by the 16-minute mark against Fragsog.
Oh, and it's coming for a gank mid.
Nick's tough.
Nick got pushed really low. Kha'Zix goes in for the final leap, and she is down. Although here comes Vi for the counter gank. Gragas actually blocks the Vault Breaker because Thresh and Ezreal aren't terribly far behind. Although, having said that, looks like the Lucian... Oh, he might have over... Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
That was overconfidence. Oh man. I cannot believe this has happened. Although Kha'Zix managing to finish up the remaining 2 people. Oh my god, this is the most action-packed fight I have seen in a long time. Vi coming in, ulting as a counter gank. I don't know, he's pretty close to getting away there. Oh no, if she dies under the tower.
He did it.
Oh my god.
However, don't count out Fragsog, who went 0-3 this week, but could really swing the standings by picking up just a single win. The rest of Group B really need to be on their toes for their Fragsog rematch, especially with picks like Warwick, who's been known to be a really hit-or-miss champion, with the ability to catch some teams off guard.
I see here that Birmingham are going for a 4-man push on bottom, without Renekton having any way of getting there pretty fast. Oh man! Lucian almost instantly dies here. He's probably gonna fall. He's life-stealing for the... Oh man! Finally falls. And Kha'Zix jumping on the backline. Oh, Nick got instantly killed at the end of that fight.
I'd like to thank you all for watching, and make sure you tune in next week for another rundown of the latest standings. Please take the time to support the NUEL on Facebook and Twitter, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. I've been Munch, and that's this week rounded up.